dark. So now a lot of people have that question of, okay, what's it like being the life of a YouTuber? So for me, I have to be the writer, the director, the actor, the producer, the lighting crew, the audio crew, and then also the video editor. So there's so many different roles that I have to be in order to make this work. So whether I'm making tutorial videos, making short films, or analyzing films and reviewing films, or even doing podcasting and film reviews, it can be overwhelming, especially if you're just doing it by yourself. So the way my workflow works when I'm making YouTube videos is using what I've learned in film school. So that's the 3 stages of film production. So you have the first stage, which is pre-production, which is planning all the filming out. Then you have production, which is where you're filming the whole entire film. And then you have post-production, which is where you're going to be editing the video from beginning, middle, and end, and then getting it ready for release. So during pre-production, this is where my writing, my producing, and my directing side kicks in. So basically, as a writer, I'm basically writing about what the video is going to be about. So let's say we're talking about like how to make a YouTube video. So that's going to be the topic, and then I'm going to be outlining all the things that I'm going to be talking about in the video, so that way it helps me figure out, okay, which part of the video should we be talking about, equipments, or talking about scheduling, or talking about what you need, and then so on and so forth. So now as a director, as I'm reading through the script, I actually pinpoint out, okay, what equipments are going to be involved, what camera angle should we have in there, and then also who's going to be in there. So that way now, as the producer, I can see that these are the equipments that we need, these are the locations we need to be, and also if there's going to be traveling, or if there's going to be extra people that's going to be involved in the video. Production can be quite stressful and quite an aggravating part of the filmmaking process. So when it comes down to like how much you rehearsed for this film, it could take quite a while because you either forgot, or you're stressed out and you're forgetting even more, and then you're thinking that, okay, maybe I should do it again because it didn't look too well. That's kind of like the director and the actor in me like clashing with each other, to where it's like, no, it looks fine. It's like, no, it's not fine. We got to do it again. And also now it comes down to if your equipments last long enough to make it through the whole entire production. And not just that, but it's also the timing. If you have somewhere to be and you can't get this video done on time, then that means you're gonna fall behind. Because in actuality, I could have dinner with friends or family, and I got like, only half an hour to shoot before it's time to leave. So it can get stressful, but once I actually get through this process, then now we can move finally on to one that's a little bit more relaxing, and that is post-production. So post-production, it can have its fair share of like stress too, mainly because you're going to be sitting in front of a computer for a very, very long time. For me, having to edit a 10-minute video, it can be pretty stressful too, because now I'm having to go through all the good and the bad shoots or takes, and just get rid of the bad and keep the goods. And now it's having to splice them all together, and then also if there's going to be B-roll footages as well, now I have to go find the B-roll footages and then slap them on to the video, and then add music to it, and then just make sure it flows right, and also making sure that there's no bad clips that accidentally got onto the video, which I actually caught a couple of times and had to re-upload it onto YouTube. So as far as like editing goes, as long as I got all the shots that I needed to go with what was written on the script, then we're gonna be fine. But if there's some pieces that are missing, then we're gonna have to actually set up and basically shoot that missing footage, so that way the whole film could flow as it should have been. But wait, we're not done yet. So after the video gets made, now we're gonna be going into the distribution process. So the distribution process is basically putting the word out there, promoting your video. So for me, I get onto my social media network and just start sharing my YouTube video to my Facebook, my Instagram, my LinkedIn, and of course my YouTube channel itself, and just putting the word out there that, hey, I got a new video. You can click on this link and check it out on my YouTube channel. And then from there, you just wait and see how many views you get. And if you're monetizing your video too, you can also see the amount of views, which would generate the amount of money you're going to be making. So again, that's how my YouTube process works. I base it all off of what I learned in film school, and so far it's been working well with me, and I look to try and get up there along with the other all-time YouTubers. So it's great, it's challenging, but like I said, it's not as easy as like a lot of people think it is, especially if you're going towards like that business and professional level. All right, guys, so that's it for this video. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you guys have any more questions too about my workflow in my YouTube channel, then definitely let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to check out more of my work too, you can find them on my social media networks. But if you guys want to also see more videos as well, you can definitely click on that subscribe button right there. That way you guys can get more updates on any projects, events that I'll be a part of. So until then, guys, this is Jason Lore with Jason Lore Photography and Films, bringing art, stories, and entertainment.